Congratulations. If you're watching this, you've just built your first AI agent on FlowGent. And I wanted to personally take some time to welcome you onto the platform. I'm Jan, I'm the founder at FlowGent. And in this quick video, I'm going to show you around what the actual platform looks like and the kind of capabilities it has. Now, if you want to skip this and if you just want to get into the platform yourself and discover, of course, feel free to. You can just click the button down below to skip this video. But if you want to have a little bit of a walkthrough, let me explain some things to you. Keep watching this video. I'll keep it as short as possible, but I'll make it as easy as possible for you to understand our platform and get started with building either on your existing agent you just created on the onboarding. If you want to enhance its capabilities, you can do so, or you can make a new one or make a couple new ones, whatever you want. Both things are possible, but in this video, I'm going to show you how. So looking at the dashboard, here you can see the usage and the active agents you have. Not too much to see here. Now, if you look at the sidebar, that's kind of where the different things that are possible inside of the FlowGent platform goes to show. So I just want to go through it in order. So you have the chat manager. So click on the chat manager. This is a very powerful feature of FlowGent. So you can not only build the AI agent, but you can also see what kind of work they're doing for you. So if they're talking to your customers, obviously it's nice to see the full conversation history, and that's what you can do here. So you have either your WhatsApp chats here, which I do not have connected on this account, or your chatbots over here. And then you can see all of the different conversations people have had with your chat bot or your chat agent on your website, or again on WhatsApp. And you can even intervene. So if you want to send something extra to the customer, either again on WhatsApp or on the chatbot, you can by, let's say here, clicking on the chat and then clicking join chat, and you're able to send messages here and they will be notified either live if they're still online, or if they revisit your website, they will see it. And obviously on WhatsApp, they will receive the message on their WhatsApp. Now, this is a super powerful feature of FlowGent, and this really gives you the best of both worlds, where both you are in control as well as the agent is automating things for you. So yeah, you have that control, but you also have that 24/7 availability. And also obviously you can get valuable insights. What kind of questions are people asking you? What do they want to know more about? Which you can then use for your website conversion rate optimization. So making all of your headings nicer, including more information, or on WhatsApp, maybe, people are always asking you about your opening times. You can make them more clear in your marketing material or on your website again. It basically gives a lot of feedback from the market straight to you by reading the messages they are sending to your agents. And also, of course, you can use this to improve your agent even further. So if some of the responses aren't exactly where you would like them to be, you can obviously revisit your agent instructions, add a little bit more knowledge, tell it to be a little bit less funny or a little bit more funny or a little bit more polite, whatever you want. And you can see it right from here to get to that perfect agent. Now, moving on the left side, we also have the agents tab. So agents, so you can have multiple agents inside of FlowGent. To have different ones on different pages of your website, or maybe you want a different one for WhatsApp, maybe you want a different one from people that are actually your customer. Whatever you want, you can have multiple depending on your plan. You can have even unlimited agents. Now, clicking on an agent, you will see its overview page. So you can see agent specific tasks. So this one is actually not really used that much. You can see the tools it has available and knowledge and any recent chats it has, and delete the agent as well. Now, showing how to edit an agent, you simply click on edit. And here on the left side, it will look familiar to you. As with the onboarding, we went through kind of the same steps. You can give it a name and a description, especially if you have multiple agents. This can be useful. And this is not instructions for the agents. These are just convenience, knowing which agent does what. You can set up your trigger. So obviously the chatbot for on your website, for in Slack, on WhatsApp, but also we support webhook or on a schedule or API for more advanced use cases. You can set up your tools, which I'll show you a little bit more about later. So you can have multiple tools, again, depending on your plan, how many you can have with an agent. Here you can set your core instructions, which we went through as well. So how do you want the agent to respond, where it's at. And you also have the voice option as well here to record. Just talk whatever, talk about the instructions, talk about what you want the agent to be, and it will be structured for your convenience. Then we have the knowledge base as well. So here you can see the different knowledge bases and connect one or multiple to your agent. It's also really nice to use those knowledge bases between different agents. And then on the advanced settings as well, you can select the different AI models you want to use for your agent. Now, going back to the tools section, very quickly touching upon the tools. If you click on edit, you'll see that the tool builder is a little bit more elaborate than what we did with the onboarding. So you can add multiple steps with multiple tools and multiple different apps. So giving an example, if you want to notify yourself when you get a lead, you'll use the send email notification, but then you will add an extra step, for example, to update your CRM. And then maybe you also want to notify yourself on Slack as well, so you can really quickly follow up with that lead. Now you can do all of that within one tool, and the agent just calls the tool and it does all of those actions, and then the conversation continues, and it's all done within like 1 to 2 seconds. That's the Flow Builder. To understand this a little bit more, you can always look at our help documents, or you can ask the agent in the bottom right of the screen that also has knowledge about how you can use this tool builder. So moving on from agents, we have the knowledge bases here. Already briefly touched on this, but you can have multiple. So if you have certain knowledge that is specifically grouped, let's say it's your marketing knowledge, but then you also have your SOPs and you want them different, then you can have different knowledge bases. And then within the knowledge base, you can have different items like a website or like PDF documents or just text. Then for integrations, here you can see all the apps you have connected to FlowGent. For your convenience, you can see which ones are connected, and you can quickly add a new connection here if you need to. And then finally, you just have your settings page where you can see your profile, invite some of your team members, upgrade your plan, see your usage, as well as get an API key if you want to use our API. So that's FlowGent, a brief overview for you. Now, if you want to learn a little bit more, I would suggest you dive into the platform. And if you run into any issues, you again can ask our agent on the bottom right of the screen. And it has a lot of knowledge about our platform to help you. And if it doesn't know the answer, it will notify me or someone from our team. And we'll be happy to, show you around on the platform, send you over a quick video explaining something, or pointing you into the right direction on our help center. Then finally, I want to advise you to check our YouTube channel as well, where we'll be updating a lot of guides on how to use FlowGent the best. And we're looking forward to seeing what you will build with FlowGent.